Everyone at the station is learning about cultural differences today. Americans and Chinese do things differently to show people that they care.
And sometimes questions can be too personal to ask right after you meet someone. Or other times you should not be direct if you don't want to embarrass someone and make them feel bad. Well, right now we can learn some more together about all of this in Conversation C.
So, Alex, you've been learning about American culture.
Yes, things are different here. I try to be friendly, but am rude instead.
I also had to learn what was polite and what was not.
Right. I can't ask personal questions.
Yes, Americans like to be private.
Well, then, what can I talk about?
The weather. That's always safe.
Our friend Alex is learning some important things today. They are very good things to learn. He is trying to be friendly, but people do that differently in different cultures.
That's right, and I think Rob has also learned about many of these things before. He has lived in America for a long time now, so Alex can ask him questions about this culture.
It has been a hard day for our friend Alex. He tries to be friendly, but he is rude instead. Let's go to Christina to learn more.
在不同的文化中，有时候确实会弄巧成拙。Alex 就说 I try to be friendly, but I'm rude instead. 我想表达友善，可是反而成了没礼貌。这种情况在生活一点都不陌生，对吧？比如 I try to help, but caused more trouble instead. 我想要帮忙，可是反而带给他们更多麻烦。或者 I try to save money, but spend more instead. 我想要省钱，可是反而花了更多钱。
Thanks, Christina. So you can use this sentence when you try to do one thing, but then the opposite thing happens instead. Let's practice. I try to get up early, but I sleep in late instead.
I try to eat healthy food, but I eat more unhealthy things instead. Friends, can you think of an example?
And you can tell your own friend your sentence. And Peter, I just wanted to say that you're doing a really great job today.
Wow, thank you, Katie. I feel really great.
I try to be friendly.
And you're doing a good job, too. I want to be friendly, too. And that's today's calendar phrase.
I try to be friendly.
I try to be friendly. 我试着要对人亲切。
Hello, hello.
You always say hello.
I try to be friendly.
You always smile.
I try to be friendly.
You always shake hands.
I try to be friendly.
Well, don't try so hard.
Oh. I try to be friendly.
I try to be friendly. 我试着要对人亲切。
Everyone in the station is talking about cultural differences because they're making each other uncomfortable. But they're just trying to understand each other. That's the important thing.
You're right. Today has been a very important lesson. We're learning a lot about cultures and what to do to show that you care. Let's learn and review our key words one last time.
Here's the first key word we learned today. Common. Common. Everyone eats this common food.
Greeting. Greeting. Hello is a common greeting.
Difference. Difference. What is the difference between them?
Direct. Direct. Be direct when you talk to him.
Private. Private. Don't look. This note is private. All right, those were all the keywords that we learned in today's lesson. You can practice them and talk about some of the cultural differences you know with your friends. Right now, though, we'll continue the review and take one more look at today's conversations. Hey, Rob, can I ask you a question?
Sure. What is it?
Alex said something to me today. It made me uncomfortable.
What did he say?
He asked me, "Have you eaten yet?" Was he asking me to have lunch with him?
Oh, no. That's just the common greeting in Chinese.
So, he wasn't asking me out?
No, he was just being friendly.
I learned some things about cultural differences today, Abby.
Oh, really? Like what?
In Chinese culture, you can ask personal questions.
You mean things like, "Are you married?"
Yes, or why aren't you married?
Interesting. What else did you learn?
Americans are very direct. When they see something wrong, they point it out.
And Chinese don't?
No, they don't want others to be embarrassed.
So, Alex, you've been learning about American culture.
Yes, things are different here. I try to be friendly, but am rude instead.
I also had to learn what was polite and what was not.
Right. I can't ask personal questions.
Yes, Americans like to be private.
Well, then, what can I talk about?
The weather. That's always safe.
Hi, Ginger. Have you eaten yet?
No, let's go eat.
Oh, sorry. I already have lunch plans.
But you just invited me to eat lunch.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said, "Have you eaten yet?"
Ginger, have you eaten is a common greeting.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Ginger, are you busy?
No, let's do something together.
Well, I can't right now. I already have plans.
But you asked, "Are you busy?" That means you want to do something.
No, are you busy is just another common greeting.
Thanks for the greetings. But next time, just say hello, Ginger.
Okay, that's a common greeting too.
Yeah.
My mother and my girlfriend are both angry with me. Angry.
What is that noise? Jerry, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, boss. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Practicing my Chinese opera.
My mother and my girlfriend.
Stop! Let me see that book.
Okay.
So, you're you're reading. I see you've been trying to...
You've been reading books about Chinese opera.
Super Sentence Man?
Yes, I am Super Sentence Man, and the super sentence for the day is you've been doing something about something. So you want to say you've been reading books about Chinese opera.
You've been reading books about Chinese opera.
Excellent. Now, I'm sure you want to give me this super sentence in another way.
Okay. You've been taking classes about good manners.
You've been taking classes about good manners. Great! Well, what about you, Jerry?
I'd love to say a super sentence. You've been listening to speeches about little puppies.
Ah, you've been listening to speeches about little puppies. Interesting. Well, what were you trying to tell Jerry?
Oh, Jerry, I see you've been reading books about Chinese opera.
And that is how you use a super sentence. Remember, a super sentence every day will make your English great.
A super sentence every day will make your English great.
Ah, yes, I have been reading about Chinese opera, boss. It is wonderful.
That is wonderful, Jerry. Now get back to work.
Okay. My mother and my girlfriend and my boss are angry.
And stop singing.
Alex is learning a lot by living in a different culture. I think Katie and I both agree that we've learned a lot by living in different cultures.
Yeah, you learn to understand people who are different from you. This is a really good thing. Sometimes you might do something that is impolite when you don't mean to, but you learn how to be friendly in new ways.
It's not always easy, but our friends did not get mad at each other. Instead, they talked to their friends to better understand what they mean. And that is a very good thing to do.
So I hope you learned a lot today, but make sure that you come back for a new lesson next time right here on
Let's Talk in English. Goodbye.